Hey all, welcome back to some EU4. It's been a little bit since we played. I was mostly waiting for the new expansion and patch to come out, which it has. So we're going to be playing a little bit of Mandate of Heaven, which means, like everyone else in the world, we're going to go play in this area over here. Now, what I don't know is what I want to do. I mean, there's Ming. Ming is interesting. Caradel. I'm not sure. Kingdoms of the East. That's kind of interesting. Rise of the Ottomans is what we're used to starting. I'm actually not sure why there are 4 different starting things, if only to tell you, like, where you could be talking about, right? That must be what it is. We could start as one of the Japanese. I was thinking about going for one of the provinces, you know, like a Ming start, maybe? Korea seems interesting. And I'm also not sure if I'm going to be chasing an achievement this time. We've played Korea before. Let's go into Japan and start as the Shogun. I think there's probably an achievement for doing something with Japan, but let's go ahead and play. I have not played Japan. This might be a little bit of a short one. Which I'm fine with, actually. I'm trying to get my handle on the Mandate of Heaven stuff, and a lot of things have changed. And so there's a lot of good changes. There's a lot of stuff that's just new. And for me, I want to get back into EU4. We've definitely had that break. So we have all the vassals in the freaking world, because technically these are all our vassals. Just interesting here. If I go to diplomacy, there is a way now. No. Is it here? Yes. So I can look and see who wants a royal marriage. You want a royal marriage. Let's say that. And Takeda. Let's do that. We have 4 diplomats. We're going to Setsui. And we're going to do that. Okay. So sending 4 of those. We could guarantee some warnings. We could become someone's tributary. So this is all new. Sorry, I sort of skipped ahead. They added this, which is amazing. It's basically a like a diplo planner thing. Economic actions, dynastic influence, alliance. Really good. Really excited for that. Our rival's going to be Ming. That's fine. We're not going to deal with them, but it'll keep us with a rival. This is our goal, and I think we already want to do that. So where is Setsui? One thing that's going to be very clear very quickly, okay, you, is that I can't actually pronounce any Japanese names. So we're going to apologize for that. While we're talking here, let's get you, okay, I sent a diplomat there. We have a new queen. All of our royal marriages came through. While we're waiting, if you look here, one of the options is you can say, hey, go to your subjects and improve them, and you can set diplomats to do that. So they'll just auto-go over time, which is really cool. Really good. Let's speed up a little bit here. Now, I want to improve as much as possible over time here, but I also want to make sure that we're not being scary. And we can do all sorts of stuff to our vassals, which is nice. I can't do this for 10 years. No, I want to influence relations. There we go. It's like, why can't I do that? Oh, right. So we'll improve with you. I don't think we're going to pick up any advisors. We don't really have enough money for that. So yeah, things we can do. Sword hunt. I can lose legitimacy, but gain manpower and force limit because of how many daimos I had. I can gain dip rep and lose legitimacy. Or everyone can have less Liberty Desire, which I think is actually 5. I think that's a bug. I'm pretty sure that's a bug. So that's really cool. We are Shinto. We're adaptive isolation, which means there's some incidents that could be occurring. We're going to watch out for those. I've never played as the Shinto, so it's going to be interesting. And then there's ages. And so the ages of discovery that's like one of the big things. There are 4 of them: discovery, reformation, absolution, and revolutions. And depending on what your what you get here, and I'll go over that in a second, you can like toggle things, so better war taxes, etc. Better, aggressive impact, lower treaty stuff, all sorts of things. Wow, that's cool. That's really cool. Anyway, you get splendor by doing different things on here. So owning 2 continents worth of provinces will give you some extra splendor. Owning 5 more vassals, splendor. 30 development with a core province, more splendor, etc., etc. So there's different like little mini quests you can do. If you get 3 objectives fulfilled, you get a golden era. So really cool stuff you can do here. We're going to ignore that for now. Look here. This is 13. We could work on propping it up. Another thing is that you can look at both the province and then over here, which is the state, and how much income, maintenance. You can give edicts, which increases your state maintenance, but could do certain things, which is really cool by the state level. And then states become prosperous if there's no devastation. Devastation is something that happens during war. Unrest per level, fort level, devastation is 0%. So, lots of cool things going on. We're going to let this keep on going. So yeah, Japan. Not an expert in Japan. For the moment, I don't think I need my transport ships, so we're just going to get rid of them. They seem like extra. And then I have barks. Let's go get, not here. Protect trade. And we'll send you, it's just cost money. Okay. I have 2 merchants. Where should I put my merchants? Almost certainly they're just going to collect trade here. And then I can go there, but I don't want to push trade there. Can I collect trade here? You're there. Can I go there? No. Pause. Onin War. The tensions between daimyo have spiraled out of control, and now war has broken out. The ramifications of this are felt throughout the Japanese islands. As our daimyos begin to take sides, and alliances are brought into play. Whoever may win this current civil war, however, it is clear to all of our subjects that we were too weak to prevent it. If we do not ensure that we re-establish our authority over the warring parties, it is quite likely that the Great War of the Onin period will result in a prolonged period of strife and warfare. So let's see here. A country can take over the shogunate and become the overlord of all subjects by taking the province. Kyoto. Ashikaga gains. We lose some legitimacy. That's fine. So I can't go anywhere else. Can I go here? I can collect from trade here. We might as well do that. I don't think it's going to be worthwhile at all, but we don't have a lot of range right now for trade. So war is going on. I'm going to ignore that for the moment, but we did lose some legitimacy because of it. Yeah, we're not going to pick up an advisor yet. No inflation, everything's good there. And of course we want to expand as well, but that'll take some time. I don't know when the ages end. I haven't done a lot of research into what's been going on. I will admit I kind of parked my brain away from EU4 for a while, almost on purpose, really. Since I knew I was going to be coming back to it relatively soon, I stopped thinking about it as much. Excuse me, Ashikagi's finest. We need to set higher standards for our military. So we're going to gain discipline, but have lower national manpower. Sure. That's fine. I'll take the extra discipline. Gain prestige. That's great. And then I'm going to start upping our soldiers. I don't know what our first limit is. It's 8, so we'll be at 8. I do want to pick up a couple more barks, but that might take a little bit here. I don't need to culture convert. Also, this, I can see where to put them. Oh my god, that's so good. It's a new thing they added, was just the ability that you can click on a building and then get a list of where else you could place those buildings in rank order. It'll tell you how much you gain. So you don't have to look on the map and sort of scroll through. When you have a big army, or a big, whatchamacallit, area, it's so nice. You're disloyal. You're loyal. I have 1 diplomat that's free. Let's improve with you. You know what, now I think about it, let's just have you go do own subjects for the moment. I'll have 1 Yes, all sorts of wars. There's tons of wars right now. I don't think there's anything we want to do about that. I actually don't know. I've really never played as Japan. So that's part of the reason why I'm saying this could be a short one. It could just be me trying to get a handle on Japan. I do some research on Mandate of Heaven, that kind of stuff. But I wanted to make sure you guys knew that EU4 was not going away from the channel. So get a little bit of Japan playing in here, learn a little bit. We definitely want to, if we can, unite Japan. I think that would be the cool thing. And if we can start taking in, you know, look at Korea go here. Let some Korea, maybe fight some Ming. All those things would be nice. We'll see what we can do. Maybe colonize, I don't know. This you can all see, so you could potentially colonize this relatively quickly. Meanwhile, Brunei is like, we're just going to screw you. Ooh, excuse me. You know, it's the middle of the day. I shouldn't be yawning like that. You can also raise and lower easily from here. Okay. Institutions. Ah, this is where you see that. I wonder if there's a way... I haven't really looked into sort of ideas. Let's look at our ideas for a second. Prestige, legitimacy, prestige from just regular, trade power, advisor cost, national tax modifier. Okay, not too bad. So is there a way to trigger these? I don't actually know. There might be a way to trigger these kind of things. Can appear with a province if it's at least 1650. They need one of those things. Okay. Let's take that right now. Ming is no longer a valid rival. Did Ming break, or are we just weaker? I don't know. These guys are growing here. Good. You're at maxed. We're going to start annexing people as much as we can, is my guess. Here. Let's remove you. Just keep on improving with a couple of them that are close. Yeah, I don't think we can do that. Is this the right move? I have no idea. The Bushi estate. Oh, right, estates. Dongyang. Okay. Bushi Clergy Merchant Guild. So, very similar. Okay. Unite Japan. Japan does not exist. We need to own Kyoto and own Murashari. And then get United Japan. Okay. All the damn wars here. All of them. Guess this is what happens early on? I'm not sure what the generic game plan of Japan is. That's fine, that's fine. Lots of war here. Like, are we going to be powerful enough? They're all going to be our vassals, so that's one thing. You are just grumpy. I assume it's because of power, is my guess. That does not... Why is it sorting that way? Relative power, dip tech. Okay. Placate them, lose prestige. Don't think we need to do that yet. I'm not too worried about these things, but it's something to keep in mind that we can do. You are in a war. That's a great error. Can we get rid of our... Good job. If you grow bigger, I'll be so damn happy for you. I think everyone's in a war but us. Let's build up some barks here. Renaissance is here. And 10 Diplo power is not that worrisome. Although getting a new Diplo thing would be very, very helpful. Which is some of that disloyalty here. Yeah, we just get 5% down, so from 29 development. It's mostly just the power. I'm wondering if the ships will help with that. I actually don't know if the ships affect power or not. None of these are particularly large militaries that we're looking at here. Yeah. No Renaissance here. None at all. Let's pull this guy back. I know we have a lot more that we could be doing, but it's going to happen anyway. I'll improve with you. Still got like 4 more years until we can integrate here, I think. Yeah. Yeah. It'll piss off other people too, which is annoying, but I think we can slowly grow for a little bit here. It'll be fine. I really don't know. How else do you unify Japan? Right, Korea has started to take up in here, which I think is the right opening move for them. Brunei almost already has all of that. And nothing much else happening over there. Timurid's going Timmy early on. Get a tech. Diplotech. Reduce unrest. Yes, and we can build marketplaces, which is great. So that should... Yeah, that's going to drop that some. Good. Now I could build a marketplace. There, it's going to give me a bunch of trade. Let's do that. So it shows you trade good, how many more buildings you can have, if there's an estate there, you know, a bunch of different options it shows you. Is there anything protecting trade does here for us? A little bit of money, a little bit of money. Let's go there. If you're profitable, at least that's something. That's fine. Money or prestige? We'll gain the money right now. Although I'm not... The prestige was probably more worth it. They're going to top out, yeah, before they then reset, which is fine. Make sure everyone loves me. We have 2 more years here before I can start integrating. Yeah. Also, let's make sure our king is our general, because our heir is really good. 1041 is a fascinating general. We'll take it. Extra siege is always nice, but it's kind of weird. And let's get you protecting trade here as well. And join up. Did it help out our power calculations any? No. 50 development. Yeah, we're going to have to start taking these guys. Some of them have no military. There we go. Okay. Well, we've started as Japan. I have no idea what's going to happen here. I apologize for that, but it's all new to me. So we're going to see what happens. Play around for a little bit and see where we get. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.